Hey YouTube, it's been a while since I've recorded any long form content like this, but I am back and super excited, super fired up. So I am turning 60 in around 3 months, and I've decided that I have so much to share, and I want to use this platform to go into a little more detail because on my other social media platforms like Insta and Facebook, it's little sound bites and they're great, but here we can dive a little deeper. So I am fully intending to be in the best shape of my life for my 60th birthday. And I'm going to share that journey with you here. So today's just a little introduction. I'm going to kind of share what I'm focusing on, and then you can expect updates several times a week here as far as what I'm doing, including sharing more recipes, because I know the recipe videos here on YouTube get really positive feedback. And the ones where I'm actually doing a demo in my kitchen, and I want to get back to that. I kind of realized why I stepped away from it for a little while, but anyway, I'm back. So, to be in the best shape of my life for my 60th birthday, there are three things that I'm going to focus on. And I've been talking about them for years, and that is prioritize protein and produce, get my steps in, and do some resistance training. You know, I say planks are better than spanks. I do more than just planks, but it is super simple. So if I've been talking about this stuff for 10 years, like, how is this going to help me get in the best shape of my life for my 60th birthday? Because it all builds. So I'm going to share how I'm tweaking these three simple concepts that I've been sharing for years to make them even better. So, with prioritizing protein and produce, everything starts with what we're putting into our body. What we're putting into our body is going to have the biggest impact on our body compositions. People, you know, what's the perfect workout? Well, it doesn't really matter what the workout is. If you're not eating right, you're not going to see the results. And that is why for years I've been breaking it down into this very simple concept. It's literally a mantra that you can use. Prioritize protein and produce. Build your meals around high quality, protein dense foods. We are talking lean beef, fish, poultry like chicken and turkey, eggs, some of the high protein dairy like cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. Fill in with colorful fruits and veggies. You can do that anywhere, whether you are at a five-star restaurant, a convenience store, fast food. Don't really recommend it, but you know, every now and then. Best place, of course, is your own kitchen where you have complete control over what you're bringing in into your house and what you're putting into your body. But again, you can use this simple concept anywhere and everywhere. So for me, getting in the best shape of my life, I am looking to stay lean, maybe drop a few pounds. We are talking very few, but really looking at building muscle while losing a little bit of body fat. So how am I going to do that? I'm becoming just that much more intentional. Really looking at the cleanest protein sources. I'm going to be sharing some of what I consider cheat codes, like these foods that you can add that are so satiating, so high in protein, so low in calories. Any of the things I've talked about before, like the albacore tuna, egg whites along with your regular eggs. Like egg yolk is so important for the nutrition, but boost that with extra egg whites because it gives you more volume, more protein, all the things, and it's so satiating. Um, the Greek yogurt is another like real cheat code. Indulging in things like fresh berries that are so decadent and delicious and nourishing and like super low in calories with great, all of these things of real like body and beauty benefits. I'm going to be sharing a lot of fun new recipes, including a new beverage series that I'm calling Sexy Sips Beverages with Benefits. And I'm going to be sharing everything that I'm doing, but really looking at boosting the protein, the high quality protein, while decreasing the calories, because that's how we put on muscle and stay lean. And if we need to actually lose some weight, that's how we get into a calorie deficit. Next, getting my steps in, walking. Okay, I've been talking about this for years, doing it for years. I used to aim for 10,000 steps a day, and I was just kind of like, hey, however they add up is great. Then I started boosting it to 15,000. And that was after my trip to California in 2024 when I did a lot of hiking. And I was like, I want to be in even better shape for my hiking. So I started increasing the steps. And then more recently, I was like, okay, let's not just increase the steps. Let's really focus on working in more hills. That's how I've been building a better booty in my late 50s. I mean, the results are absolutely visible. So, what am I doing now as I'm approaching my 60th? Stepping that shit up, stepping up the steps, like stepping that shit up in every area. 15,000 steps a day minimum. I am playing is the operative word here, with 20,000 to see how that feels. Hills every damn day. I have some hills in my neighborhood that I just go out and walk because I can, and that builds muscle and that builds strength and that builds my confidence. Also looking at doing as much of this outdoors. That's getting the natural light in my eyes. I'm hearing nature sounds. This is regulating to our nervous system. It's helping to balance our circadian rhythms. I very rarely wear sunglasses. I want that natural light in my eyes, especially in the morning. Getting as many steps in as you can before 10 in the morning is so amazing. As far as resetting your circadian rhythm, it's also just a great, like, inspirational boost. I think walking boosts my creativity. It's when I get my best ideas. So I'm just really focusing on that. And then the workouts, they are still at home body weight workouts. I'm just mixing some things out, playing around with them. And I'll definitely be sharing more of those, maybe doing full workouts here with you on YouTube. Let me know if that's something that you'd like to see. So stay tuned. There's a lot coming up. I want to remind you that I have so many resources for you. I have written 3 cookbooks: the Happy, Healthy, and Hot cookbook, Happier, Healthier, and Hotter, and then my most recent one, Sexy Sips and Snacks. You can have a snack and still look like one. All of these are ebooks, which means immediate digital download, and they're full of high protein, low calorie, bikini friendly recipes made with real food ingredients. So simple, so delicious. The same stuff that I've been sharing on my socials for years, but this pulls them all together. It also breaks down the macros, all of the things. So I will drop a link in the caption to my store. That's where you can find my cookbooks, shop my sexy affordable fashion, all of the things. Anyway, I am so glad you're here. Drop any questions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and lots of fun content to come as I count down to my 60th birthday. This is crazy.